everybody. I have not vlogged in absolutely ages. Guys, seems as though I can't even vlog. It's really bright today, but anyways, I'm at the horses and I'm riding Rocky, and I thought I would just kind of give you guys a bit of an update on what I've been doing. I'm gonna try and see you somewhat. The sun's really bright. Can you see me somewhat? I hope so. Anyways, so yeah, I have not vlogged in ages. We have been very busy. I will let you guys know what we've been doing when it kind of happens, if you get me. But yeah, so anyways, today's video is a little bit, I thought I would try and do a little riding vlog for you all. I did a few, quite a bit of videoing over the weekend, and just did a bunch of shorts, but yeah, it's now Thursday, and I haven't ridden since Saturday, but he had a really good, riding weekend. I am so, out of it, you guys, but, anyways, so today is just a bit of a schooling session because we can't go on the track today since it was torrential rain, I swear, last night. Yeah, so the arena's a bit wet as well, but that's okay. I'm just going to give him a quick schooling session. I'm just over the other side of him. Yeah, also, I thought I'd update you guys because I think I did post a short, but not a full video, about something that I've done to him. He has really caked this mud on his face. Yeah, but anyways, so that's kind of the plan, just school him today, maybe working out transitions. I think that would probably be a good thing. It's quite wet, the arena, but it's sand, so we might do a bit of pole, some water training, some puddles, but yeah, that is the plan for today. He has got mud eyeshadow today. He's just having a bit of hay whilst I brush him. But yeah, little update, Kiwi is fine. Obviously the last video I posted was an update on Kiwi, but it's actually been forever since I posted that. But no, he's good. He's just kind of chilling. He's also with Rock now, and they're in the same paddock because obviously it's winter now, so their routine always kind of changes a bit. But yeah, that's kind of the whole thing. Yeah, so I'm going to continue brushing him, and I'll catch up with you guys to show you something down here because I did something to him. So guys, the sun is on the worst angle, but I may or may not have cut his mane. Looks a bit dodgy in places, and it also almost looks like a bowl cut. He's got his head down at the moment, so it looks even worse. I'm going to try and cut it, sort of, so that it kind of thins out. His mane always goes up. It's really annoying, but I'm gonna try and make it not as bowl cutty, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna do that quickly. There we go, he's put his head up a bit more. He does not look straight, but that is also because he likes his mane going that way, like a tail. It's a bit special, but anyways. So guys, I think I have something on my lens. But anyways, I tried to thin Rock's mane, but then I basically didn't trust myself. So I have not. This is some of his mane. It's a bit sad because it was quite long, but he looks quite smart. And I feel oh no, it's on the ground. I feel now he looks smarter, and in spring he will look even better because he'll obviously have it all kind of growing back evenly. if you get what I mean. Yeah. Anyways, I've just chucked his saddle on, and I'm just doing my hair lower because it was a bit high to put my helmet on. Yeah, but no, he's looking pretty good. Oh, I might have done it a bit too high again. Anyways, my friends were using this, so there we go. Right, I'm all set. I just need to chuck his bridle on, and yeah, I'm also going to take this off because I'll probably get a bit hot riding him. But anyways, he is all sorted. If you're wondering, the colour of the day is his navy. I don't know, did I put it on shorts? Maybe, otherwise it was just on Instagram. Yeah, I'm going to put his bridle on now. Right, we're off. Okay guys, as my granny said, we are off. So I thought it was just important to point out that I have already warmed up, but obviously I find the warm up like really boring to watch. So, you know, I don't generally film that because of it's boring. Anyways, so to begin with in our session, I'm so sorry if you hear the dog. He is whinging. Anyways, to begin with, I was really working on making him soften in his frame because he was very like pulley. So this was kind of like the first week canters, and to warm up, he can be very, very slow and very wobbly and basically look like a baby. Yeah, it takes a while for him to warm up, but he does eventually get it, and he gets into more of a groove. But yeah, he was probably also a bit stiff because obviously he hadn't been ridden since Saturday. But yeah, so we began this, and this is my first time trotting through the puddle with him. He's like been a trekking horse, like he's cool with puddles and everything like that. He has no problem with them, which is really good. But yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of like getting him to drop his head and soften a bit. But also I had to be using a lot of leg today. So later on in the session, we do some more transitions, and that kind of just woke him up. That was kind of my main two things for today, as I mentioned, was putting on, like, not on an outline, but, you know, softening him so he's not against my hand the whole time, and also transitions. So we go and change the rein. But yeah, I was having to use a lot of leg to begin with. It was a lot of kick, keep him going kind of thing. But he did eventually get there once I did all the transitions and stuff and kind of woke him up a bit. He's an old man, so it takes a while to wake up. And also, I do realise that he's cantering on the incorrect lead. That is because, obviously, he hasn't been in consistent work, if you've seen on my Instagram. Yeah. And he's an old man, guys. When he's in like really consistent work, he actually does get the correct lead, but this is just like kind of his weaker rein, and that was not my focus for today. So yeah, then we do some cantering on the other rein, and we go through the puddle for the first time in canter. And as you can see here, I begin to ask him to go on the outline a bit more, and he accepts it. Like, he just takes a while to warm up. I mean, which is acceptable because he's an old man. Yeah, but there again, that was a more smoother transition. Not as much of his head, but like, he kind of listened to my leg aid a bit more than in the first kind of transitions. Yeah. So we do a few canter circles. Then I changed the rein again, and we do our transitions. So yeah, as I mentioned, he was very, very sluggish today, and I had to use a lot of leg. It doesn't really look like it in the videos, but yeah. So we were really just walk, trot, stop, canter, kind of stuff like that. Yeah, which that definitely did work. Obviously they're not the smoothest transitions. They do get slightly better, but yeah, he kind of raises his head a bit. So yeah, that's not good. But you know, we're getting there, and he's kind of like waking up a bit more, as you can tell. Then I also asked him to back up, which if you've been around here for a wee while, you'll know that that is not Rocky's strong point. So I really kind of just take it slow with him, like he's almost learning it again. And I ask him very slowly and reward him if he shifts his weight or like steps back. Then obviously I had to change the rein, and I began to do the transitions on this rein. So when I do the transitions, I really focus on using my body first and my voice, and then asking him with the reins. And yeah, just I'm trying to make the aids like as subtle as possible, and yeah, making him really responsive. As you can see, like he's kind of got a bit more of a spring in his step, and he's kind of woken up a bit more. And honestly, like throughout the session, he felt like he could go on and on forever. He was doing so good. But yeah, I just kind of got out of the saddle there because it's good just to let him have a wee stretch, and then again, stopping. And I change it up kind of thing. I pick a letter and I'll like halt at A, trot at F, canter at B, walk at R or whatever. Yeah, so that's kind of how I do it, and it seems to work really well with waking him up and yeah, getting him more responsive. As you can see, we did a walk to canter there, which we're slowly kind of learning, and I feel like he's getting the hang of it. I hadn't actually done that for quite a while, so I was quite happy with him doing that. And again, just walking. And yeah, that was all the footage I got of my session, which yeah, Rocky did amazing. Hey guys, so I have finished my school now with Rocky. I am currently just walking him around the track, letting him cool off. Oh, the scary sheepies are here. He says, I don't know about those sheepies. You're okay. Good, Dad. But yeah, he was awesome. He says, I don't know. The sheepies are all good. Weird. I don't know what that sound was. There's like no trains there, so random. Anyways, yeah, he was really good. So originally I was just kind of trying to put him on outline, which he did, like kind of just relaxing. And then he was actually being really lazy in the beginning. So I just did a lot of transitions, and that really woke him up. And yeah, he listened to me so well after that. Yeah, so I just kind of continued to do the transitions because like that was probably the best he's kind of woken up and done. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna like kind of incorporate transitions more into my warm-up. Yeah, because obviously that kind of like woke him up a bit, so that was good. Yeah, he had his good listening ears on. Yeah, and I'm super happy with him. I'm gonna call him off. So guys, I have finished. I've just unpacked him. I actually forgot to turn the camera on. Anyways, he's not too sleepy to be honest today. The brush is dirty, but he's more like wet from splashing through all the puddles. Like his legs are wet and also very sandy. Oh, his belly's a bit sandy as well. That's no good, Rock. But yeah, it will brush off tomorrow. Right, guys. So he's actually looking alright. Brush your face a little bit. Chuck your rug on. The sun is always in like the worst place when I'm filming. Yeah. Anyways, I am just going to check the weather quickly. So guys, it's definitely winter now because it is supposed to be minus, sorry, I'm just getting the on, -2 tonight. So that's a bit chilly, Rock, isn't it? A bit chilly for you especially. Kiwi's got a nice thick coat that Rock not so much, so I am just going to put his cotton rug on underneath a thick one, just because I really do not want you to get cold. That would not be good, would it? Yeah. I don't want him to get cold. It is definitely winter now. Frost and everything. And also your legs are so wet. Right. Your leggy pads are so wet. They are, my love. He's warm at the moment, but yeah. Here we go, this one. That should have Spideys on it. Anyways, I'm gonna catch up with you guys probably once I'm home. And I'll do an outro then because it's a bit boring just watching me put his rug on.